Hello all, happy Diwali. I hope each and everyone is safe. As of now, I think due to Corona, most of the people are struggling to survive, and somebody has came out of that issues. Hope everybody is safe. Yes, today, I wanted to talk about one important point, might be for one region and one area of our universe. I think I want to talk about the running staff in railways who are driving the train on a daily basis. Uh, Normally, we'll call it as assistant loco pilots and loco pilots. Like I saw a few incidents in the trains while I was traveling. Actually, when people are respecting each others or not, how extent people are respecting that I had a look in trains. What exactly it is? One assistant driver, somebody is traveling on the train, how much extent people are respecting, I didn't feel happy about it when I saw how they have to travel. And once they're done with their duty or they wanted to go on to the duty, actually a person who is driving the train should take a good rest to get onto the train, to have a more concentration in driving and to see the signals. But the problem is, people will think that running staff is central government, everything they are getting free or something. Let it be, there is a minimal facilities will be there for each and everyone who is working in government jobs. Like even a person is having a uniform in light blue, the sky blue shirt and the dark blue pant. And somebody, if you are seeing on train, please respect them. Normally, whether they will get a immediate, they will get a berth or not doesn't confirm anywhere. Normally, they won't get it immediately. If they wanted to utilize a berth, either the TC should confirm, okay, you can utilize any free berth. Somebody was not traveling on that particular day, or any berth is free. They will confirm. It is not a confirmed berth to the driver or an assistant driver. So he has to take any free space. He has to sit in the train, including the free space floor on end of the bogie. He has to sit there, and how the assistant driver is traveling just before the duty or just after the sign off. They're taking a newspapers and keeping on the floor in the end of the bogie, and then they're keeping one bed sheet and they're sleeping there and they're going to the duty. I saw many times in the train. So how extent it is more important to respect them is, assume that if you are getting on a flight and traveling in aeroplane, how you will respect a pilot and how he is like so dignified, and how we are respecting them, including the serving inside ladies, you are respecting a lot. The same way, why we are not doing for the train drivers? I feel that it literally very important for the drivers who are driving the trains. Why? Because what they are losing on a daily basis and what other people are not losing is their extreme valuable time. What they are doing on a daily basis is they are risking their own life and carrying all of you to the safe journey. They are bringing all of you without affecting any one of your life, and carrying one place to the other place and dropping you. In that case, how much extent they are taking care of you and they are bringing all of you to your the best destinations and without having any impact or any injury. Don't blame for one or two incidents or accidents of railways or something, doesn't matter. Anything will happen in anywhere, like any mistake can be happened by anybody. But the thing is, we should respect them. How extent they're sacrificing their own time and sacrificing their quality time of the family. Do you know how much time they're spending a quality time with the family? People who are traveling in the train and taking a berth and sleeping aram say, of 10 to 15 hours aram se, but that 10 to 15 hours the people who are sitting in the engine, they have to see with extreme concentration, without missing a signal, without missing any issues, like without skipping any issues. He has to handle each and everything, should keep in mind a number of electronic circuits in mind, and he has to control the train. He is to be aware of each and every time the pressure gauge limits and the braking effort what he has to apply, and how many times he has to do, how to bring a train to a stop just before the signal, how much tension he has to take on the daily base. Just imagine that you are driving a bike or something on an unknown route and going with a bit of not so light or something in a dark night or something. If you're going, how you will feel if there is no clarity on the road? Assume that there is no light, street lights, how you will go on the road just with the light of your bike, right? Did you face that issue in a real time when you're going on a two-wheeler in any one village road or something? There is no street lights at all. That might be like if you skip the bike, either left side might be you went into a canal or right side might be you went into a fields. Such kind of road, you guess and imagine once how your life. The train drivers will be doing the same thing, almost like he will be on the train. He may not get any street lights in between. He will be thinking the sight of the light of headlight, the front headlight, how much extent it is, low beam or high beam, how much extent he has to see. That much length he is to be keep on concentrating on the road. If it is daytime, he has to, without blinking his eyes, number of times he has to see. At the same time, he should be more conscious about the signal aspect, whether it is a green or red or cautious, maybe like a caution signal. You have to more concentrate and to spell the exact aspect to the driver. Assistant driver, he has to do the same thing to driver. Then he will be in sync with the assistant driver and he start moving the train. That means he is taking a confirmation from both the sides and he's moving. But most of the case, he's losing a lot of time. He's taken care and taken a risk of his family. Once he's getting on board to the train, if it is a goods train, I don't give a number also. There is no fixed number of hours of a fixed duty. Once he's getting onto the train, normally he will travel until the train moves and go to a runnings, maybe like a running room will be there, a rest room. Until that station he has to drive without stopping. When we are doing on a daily basis in the morning to evening, a 9 to 6, a general shift or something, people who are, if they're getting distracted or for small reason, if any issues on the train, people will scold the driver or somebody in the coach. I saw many times that will be because they are getting delayed for some reason. Yes, that will be there. But how much extent a driver is delaying and denying their family on a regular basis on a daily quality time, how much he is losing and going late to the family and reaching late to the stations and coming back. Once he signed on to the train and while he is come back to the home, assume that from a one station getting onto the duty and he's going front and coming back, he will take some hours, then he is reaching his family. Fully tired person and traveling on a train, but nobody else is given a small space to sit in the coaches. A more respectable uniform, he was there in a railway uniform and he was going in the train. You can see him, and maybe like, I'm not saying that each and everyone is good or bad, but assume that if you believe somebody, you give some respect and do some help to them to adjust for some time and be comfortable for some time, or else start talking with them. If you see some good people, maybe I'm not talking about the attitude of individuals of many people, I'm not telling that, but at least the guy is more responsible when he is bringing a number of people's lives from one destination to another. If he doesn't care for 5 to 10 minutes on the train, he passed one signal, that is enough. He can kill on many families at the same time. He can bring many families onto the road. If a person, the breadwinner in the family who has come onto the road, that means he has died and the complete family has to be on road. There's no other go. So somewhere I felt that This point is more important to respect them as an individual, as because they are taking their life risk and bringing our life safely from one place to another place. So I feel that if you respect, when we saw some drivers in uniform and going for a duty or coming from the duty, maybe they might have signed off and going to their own families. Please respect them, give them some space to sit, or they wanted to sleep for 1 or 2 hours just before getting onto the duty. Adjusting 5-10 minutes or 5-10 hours for one person, maybe it may not be a big deal, but giving such a level of a comfort, give extreme concentration for a driver on the front seat when he is driving the train. That will be helpful to each and every one who was driving on the particular train. There might be many reasons a driver can fail on the driver's seat and may met with an accident. So indirectly, while doing a good job to all of you and bringing all of you from one place to another place, he may lose his life first, not ours. We may have a chance to survive. Somebody who was there in the engine and he's sitting somewhere. Normally, the driver will go first, right? Most of the cases, as a probability. So that is what I wanted to bring in front of. Maybe we can see that if you can compare the culture in maybe UK and India. I am not blaming India, but the thing is, there is a good points to learn from UK. I saw a small example in UK. The employee in office, he will respect who is cleaning and who is giving a coffee and who is cleaning the desktops and who is maybe cleaning the floor. Equal respect. That means even a general manager, he is roaming on that particular floor, for some reason he's maybe for a meeting he's going, he will wish a person who is cleaning a coffee machine there and go. That means there is no difference in salary there. As a human being, just straight away they will give the respect to the people. I saw a different discipline there. Somewhere we are lagging in India, what I feel. But I'm not saying each and everyone in India is not having a discipline. No. There are lot of people are good in discipline, extreme well in discipline, and in running a successful life. I saw. The thing is, I given a small example how we can treat other people irrespective of their position and maybe like how their regular lifestyle and how they look like. We have to respect each and every individual, not based on their position or something. See, only one concern is whatever we give, it will come back for sure. We want respect from each and every individual, but we don't want to give it to others, means it won't come back. We are not eligible to ask respect from others if we are not respecting others. That is what I believe in it. If everybody is agreed for that, yes, they do the same thing. Maybe a couple of points which I noted down to. I think there is a loss of lives for people who were in railways and they were doing this corona time. Their regular duty, they affected with COVID-19 and somebody they lost their life as well in this universe. Anybody is nearby and their families are struggling, please help them as well. At the same time, please help them in providing some quality time, make them realize their tensions and frustrations. Normally, the lot of tension will be there in while running a train with extreme concentration. It's a multitasking. It's not single. When a driver is running the train, it is not like a single task. If you're doing one duty, we are like at least we are doing sitting on one task, we are doing it. Even for that itself, we are distracting for many things. When we are sitting on the machine and started doing something, yes, again we will see Facebook, again we will see YouTube, everything, we start doing many things. There is no other comfort like that for a driver. He should not miss a signal, he should not miss a gaze reading all the time, he should not miss any braking effort, how much he has to apply on emergency brake or whatever kind of a thing. And a technical aspect, he should be aware of each and every relay is dropping on the engine. So much concentration is needed, such a level of persons or the drivers who were making us safe in all the time. If we ask us to do somebody 100% right on the first time, we may not do it. Lot of quality issues. That is where the quality certification is coming in the companies. ISO 9001 2 something. Every time they started measuring the quality in companies, but we cannot achieve it. But a driver is not achieving his quality of drive on the train, he will kill a number of people on the particular day. Assume that how many accidents are happening in a span of time of 5 years or 10 years down the line. It's not much. That means they're doing great job for sure. So please respect them, show the gratitude, just give it back to them, because they are the good people and believe us and respecting us and caring us, our lives and our families as well, and doing their duty honestly without even having sip of alcohol. They won't do. Even outside, if you go for a driving on a two-wheeler or something, yes, you will do that. You will, maybe you will have an alcohol. You will be, okay, police people will get caught. Then we'll see. Then we can ready to pay some fine or something. There's no possibility for a driver. He has to pass through the breathalyzer test. Then he has to getting on to the duty. Should not skip simply. So they have to maintain honesty and integrity on their regular duties all the time. See, if some friend is calling and talking with you around 10 night, 9 o'clock, 10 p.m. or something, again 11, 12, if it is crossed 12 o'clock, will you speak with them? I'm getting sleep, please, okay, tomorrow we'll talk, we'll cut short the, like we'll disconnect the phone and we'll sleep actually. But imagine a person is getting a call around 3 o'clock with a ringtone saying that come and attend the duty and carry the train from one place to another place. That is the railway drivers. That means the person who is waking up, when he is waking up, no one knows it. When he is sleeping, no one knows it. That means there is no personal life literally for a running staff drivers. Yes, once he signed off, he has to sleep on that particular day. Whether it is a day or night, doesn't matter, he has to sleep. Because next duty will come after 8 hours or maybe a 16 hours. It depends on quarters or outstation. Imagine how much extent they're struggling to move their lives and missing the quality time with the kids. Every time their kids and family, they will ask, mom, dad is where dad will come, when dad will come. I wanted to play with my dad. They're literally struggling to spend a quality time with the family. Just I wanted to dedicate this video to all drivers and assistant drivers of the running staff in railways. I respect railways. That's where I respect people. I know many people in railways because I saw many struggles of them, how they will be surviving. Doesn't matter whether how much they're earning on a mileage or something, whether people will compare certain things on a daily basis. They are getting mileage per kilometer, they'll earn like this, oh, is a lot of things he has bought it and all, they will tell. But doesn't matter if the people are losing the happiness. The cost of their happiness is not enough by their salary. We have to make them happy. Whenever we see, we can respect them, we can talk to them, make a joke or spend some time with them. Maybe they will be happy, right? Whenever they will be sitting, start spending some time with the people and sharing their difficulties. Then you can understand and help them. If they got stuck somewhere, yes, people literally need some personal burdens in their mind. They wanted to clean it off. Somebody will be very close neighbors or something, yes, you can help them. Thank you very much for seeing this video and liking, commenting and sharing my videos. If it is helping to somebody in this world, please share my videos and do subscribe for my videos, so that, because I don't want to restrict to any one corner of this subject in life. I wanted to concentrate each and every corner of the life to speak about it. I don't have a subject limit to speak in life. Anything connecting to the happiness of life, yes, I wanted to talk. any point which connects to each and every individual's happiness in this world, I wanted to speak. Please connect with me. I love you all. Take care. Bye bye.